Yo, what's good? What's good, y'all? I'm on some real do-it-yourself type shit. Like it's 2000 all over again when I dropped the Watch Out CD. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these things don't come perfect. You gotta do some trimming. Y'all don't see that side of it. That's what they turn into before y'all get them. Sweet doo 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 doo. You know what I mean? So we getting more serious. We own these masters. We trying to, you know what I'm saying, get it out to the people and connect. When I say we, my queen, she always helping, and my team. So, we always doing things to progress the situation, trying to link with the right publishing company, uh, what have you, who might want to buy the catalog, different artists who might want to use a song or whatever. Would love to place a song with a famous artist out there doing their thing. I like to perform, but I ain't really trying to tour around the world like that. I'm cool with somebody else taking the music to the next level. That's how some of the greatest songs have been heard. Eric Clapton, he took Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Nash, another one, Steer It Up by Bob Marley. So I fell in love with songwriting young, and that turned me into having to make my own demos in order to try and, get them to these artists to sing. In the process, I became an artist. I was an artist, but in the process, I had to start living up to being an artist as well. But it's not really my main focus. I'd rather sit back and make beats and write lyrics, for somebody else to sing and go perform and win Grammys and, sell tickets around the world, doing shows and all that. I like being at home. I want to go fishing. So that's me. You know what I mean? But this is part of the process to be able to go fishing every day on my own boat. You know what I'm saying? And have a little land. God gave me a gift of music. So I write the songs from the heart and get them out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is late night, 3 a.m. or early in the morning, 3 a.m. showing y'all how I get down. Oh, sweet Virginia, yeah. Talking about my sweet Virginia. People need to know about it. Oh, sweet Virginia. Loving it. So make sure y'all get with me, get at me. You can shoot me a text, 540-271-0376. And we can meet up so I can get you a CD or I can mail deliver it to your house. But I need your support. There's 13 tracks on this CD, previously unreleased. Some of them will never be able to get them. Yada, yada, like that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to connect with me, really learning how this game works. I'm not putting everything online that I do and making it available free for streaming. Do this. We got financial responsibilities, so we have to sell some merchandise. That's what it boils down to. Music is, a gift, again, for that reason. Try and use it in a positive way, put a good message on there and, boom, boom, boom on the rhythm and help the world instead of hurting the situation. But definitely have to play the role of sales and marketing and promotion, manufacturing, distribution, finance and law, all these different. I was a business administration student at Radford University in Virginia. So first day of business administration class was like, yo, how many departments we dealing with? We dealing with production, manufacturing, distribution, marketing, promoting, sales, finance, law, all these different departments of a company to make it run smooth. So I do it all in-house myself, keeping all of that in order. And trust me, it's rough, especially right now. It's tax season. So the finance and the law department is like, woo. got me up like this at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Back to burning CDs. So that's how real it is in the game for you young cats who think this shit is easy and, think somebody just gonna come along and drop $1 million on you. I ain't seen it. I've been in the game for a long time. You know what I'm saying? To put it lightly. And I'm just letting you know, the fun part about the game has always been that I was, in the streets selling illegal products in 1992, right? 1993. If I hadn't have found CDs, I'd never found a way out. That was my way out. It was the only profit margin that could compete with, the illegal products that the streets was inviting me to distribute. So it wasn't a matter of anything but numbers. I just compared the numbers. I wasn't the most moral, disciplined dude. But the numbers, it made more sense. Like Jay-Z said, one record could beat that. So the amount of education that an artist like him was dropping at that time was very valuable to a cat like me in Virginia who was listening for that type of knowledge and awareness and intellect. Just like he said, publishing records and things like that, it offered me a different route where I didn't have to sell crack, cocaine, and shit like that, and embarrass my parents and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's where this music started. And like I said, it's 2026, it's 30, 40 years later, and the game ain't changed, y'all. The game ain't changed. If you have any questions or whatever, you could drop a comment. You can hit my number. Like I said, it's 540-271-0376. I can let you know how to get started, what products you need, what all you need. It's pretty simple, but sometimes it could go right by you. Get familiar with Walmart, get familiar with Staples, Best Buy, some of these stores like that where the do-it-yourself products are available. So you can make your own CDs. Again, I make my own music, so I got a studio first. But again, it's just basic. You know what I'm saying? Just my home studio, laptop, little keyboard, boom, enough to make my sounds, record myself, mix it down on the laptop, using GoDaddy. No, I'm sorry, that's website stuff. What's that program I use? GarageBand, start with a G, yeah. So from getting a little interface, GarageBand, laptop, bam, having a keyboard, a little music knowledge, melody, hearing your sounds, being able to transfer it from your head down to the instrument, boom, make that music like that. You know what I'm saying? You good. You know what I'm saying? You can make your product and put it out in the street, hand to hand. Get your customers' emails and phone numbers. Start building you a fan base where you can connect with your fans. You ain't got to send them to Facebook. You got their number directly. Facebook shut down tomorrow. You can't get in touch with half of them people. Instagram shut down tomorrow. You ain't paying attention. You can't get in touch with nobody. So that's what business is all about, is being able to be in touch with your customers directly without any of these little apps, even YouTube right now that I'm using. Thank you for YouTube allowing me to reach you. But once I reach you, I need to bring you into my own account world. You can watch these videos on my website. You see, once you know that I'm there, YouTube lets you know that I'm there, but I could have met you in the street and gave you a flyer or my website address. Same thing, right? So that's what everybody has to realize is our websites, that's your YouTube or that's your Facebook. That's you owning that company, just like Zuckerberg, or whatever. So that's what I'm talking about. But we ain't gonna get too deep into that because, y'all got to find that stuff out on your own. That type of me spreading that type of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, is could be dangerous to me. So I need y'all to hear it the first time. Some of y'all gonna get it, some of y'all not. You know what I mean? But anyway, go down the description, drop you know, make a little donation. You see my Cash App, my Venmo. Drop something in there for me spitting the knowledge. Help me keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the positive people out here trying to do good. So y'all need to support us. People like me that's putting down knowledge for free. You know what I mean? Like I said, some of y'all gonna catch it, some of you not. Some of y'all gonna find this video, and some of you not. You know what I'm saying? So for the ones of you that do find it and follow through, put some time in, stay with the movements like this, you know, let's get money together in 2026, moving to the 7. Let's get paper. ILW, ILW events. We selling CDs, show tickets, boom, boom, boom. We competing with these companies, Live Nation, AEG. You know what I'm saying? We the modern day Michael Jackson and Princes. So now we protecting our catalogs and, you know what I'm saying, valuing what we have, seeing what they went through, and not trying to make the same mistakes going down those roads. But we gotta step our game up, you know, and even be willing to work with other people, and allow other people to benefit, you know, from the music that we make, you know, because those companies did help them brothers get their stuff out there. So, you know, I ain't gonna speak on that, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's what it boils down to. So shout out to Universal Music Group. Shout out to Warner. Shout out to all those companies that, yeah, it's positive and negative on both sides. We ain't gonna get into that, you know, major versus independent. I'm not a hater. I do business with a major, with a quickness, very fast. You know what I mean? I ain't even greedy, so they can have the money, but the amount of exposure you could get in different things that they could do for you, set me up. I'm good. I ain't never been wealthy, so if that's, you know, if I'm on the right road, I'm on the right road. If I'm not, boom, whatever. But back to what I was saying, drop a comment, go to the Cash App, drop a donation, Venmo, show some love, go to the store, and make sure you buy a CD. Like I said, shoot me a text, better yet, 540-271-0376. Shoot me a text, holler at Iron directly. I love to hear from people, see how we could connect, rub off on each other, iron sharpen iron, see what we could make happen. All right? More love, positive vibrations. Y'all stay tuned. Go through the videos, the playlists. Got shit everywhere. So go through that stuff and have a good time. Entertain yourself. Drop a comment. Let me know you thought this was funny or this was sad or I remember I went through something like that or yo, that's crazy. Whatever you think or yo, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be rude, but you feel free to express yourself. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, drop a comment or whatever and make a donation, buy something in the store, come to a show, show some love. We only here for a minute, so I'm here to have a good time with y'all. I ain't trying to trip over nothing, but let's have a good time. You know what I'm saying? While we can. And put down good music and get together. You know what I'm saying? Through the nonsense. All right? That's what I'm about. Positive vibes. Iron world. You know what I mean? Oh, sweet Virginia. You know what I mean? I'm going to holler at y'all. Till next time. Stay with me. Hey, yo, thank y'all, too. We over 600,000 views almost. I'm about to push it on over. We headed to 1 million. It's been real.